Flux off a partition to Arcabello, right side, takes a shot, blocked, rebound in front, Lawrence, he scores! You figure on a night like this, it was going to take a bounce like that to finally get on the board. Mark Arcabello had the original chance at the right wing circle, his shot blocked, and it pinballed off a series of bodies and somehow found its way right on through the 5-hole of Tyler Bescarani. A power play goal against the Thunder right back in the game with 9:58 to play in the third. They trail 2-1.
You can tell that we got the work ethic out there. We just need to, bear down on the opportunities in the corners and in the neutral zone. We've been working hard, but it's a builder. We just got to come out tomorrow and forget about the past. You can't dwell on it. You got to keep working hard, and it's going to come back. It's one regulation loss in the first, in how many games now? Well, I hope guys come out strong, and I'm pretty sure that we will. And we just got to be more focused, I think, on the ice. We got to do, the small things right, and I think that will make it work. Small things, as in making those 10-foot passes out of the zone and making sure we get the puck deep after we get to the red line.
Certainly weren't sharp offensively. We worked hard. We worked hard individually a lot more than as a unit. Which, anytime you're playing a good team, you're not going to score many goals when you work that way. So we needed to be better. He was real good. Obviously, their first goal goes off of Villette's face and in the net, so that's a pretty bad break. And then their second one should have been avoided. It was a 1-on-4, and give Barlow credit. He makes a great play to get it. And then the last two goals I don't really count as goals based on where we had to really push in that situation and kind of go to tie it up in the last minute there. But obviously not a good enough effort in terms of execution by us, in terms of playing the team game that we needed to play. And when you're playing a goalie who's playing confident, you're not going to beat him when you don't play some perfect execution style hockey. Actually, we could have maybe had two early and we missed some empty nets. We had pucks were lying right there for empty net situations, and we didn't get our sticks on them, and we didn't make the plays. And that's the type of thing we really let him get into his groove. But our power play we're missing Constant pretty. Obviously he's a pretty important piece to our power play lately, and guys haven't stepped up and taken the minutes and done the job there. So our power play let us down. We had 7 opportunities, and we get 1, and they scored on their own net, I think. So it wasn't like it was a good power play goal for us. So we got to find a way to be a lot better to beat him, and we got to use that power play as the springboard to that. But he's not many holes in his game, that goalie. He's a big goalie. He's very effective. Plays the right style for the type of size he is, and they played well in front of him.